Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Helen if you are seeing me for the very first time, and if you are not, welcome back. How has 2025 been going for you? I hope and pray that this year will be amazing for you and it will be the best year yet. Okay, so let's talk about where I have been. Before we do that, I wanted to thank everyone that has reached out to me in the last 3 years. I think my last video was maybe 3 years ago. In the space of these 3 years, people have reached out to me consistently asking me, where am I? When is the next video coming up? What's been happening? And I wanted to thank you guys for sticking around. Honestly, was surprised that people noticed that, because left to me, I was just speaking to myself in my little corner of the internet. So to have people actually reach out to me, honestly, I felt the love genuinely, and I am so grateful for those of you that have, stuck around. So now let me give you guys the updates. Where have I been? I think the major reason for me was, life has just been lifing. Starting off strong, I had a baby. So I had a baby, and then with pregnancy, I mean, if you've been pregnant or if you've stayed around someone who's been pregnant, it's a very, very dramatic stage of life. So for me, I was dealing with so much. I was dealing with not like I was unable to keep food down. I was tired for the most part. I was weak. I didn't even have energy for anything. And I was still working my everyday 9 to 5. So combining that with pregnancy and YouTube, it felt like I was drowning. So YouTube had to take the back burner. That's really what happened. I just couldn't deal with that. And then in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe after the baby comes, I will go back to posting. Psych. Because anybody that has had a newborn will let you know that babies are very demanding, because I was trying to stay afloat of myself, the baby, the family. I have an older child, and it was just my husband and I. So we were trying to navigate that stage of our lives by ourselves, and it was just a lot, to be honest. I was just like, you know what, I'm sorry, YouTube, but I can't keep up. So that happened, and that's majorly why I couldn't keep up with posting. Now, updates. Where am I? What's been happening? In addition to having a baby, we also moved to Calgary. Now, I'm not going to lie, I always knew at some point that I was going to leave Regina. This has nothing to do with, oh, maybe Regina is a bad place or whatever. I am thankful for my life in Regina and all that we're able to do in Regina. However, a part of me felt like this was not going to be long term. And somehow along the line, my husband got a job. It was totally unplanned. Like, it was very spontaneous. We didn't plan it. So there was even no time for me to even do a YouTube video and say, oh, this is it happened like at the speed of light. So he got a job and he moved. Initially I was like, okay, let me stay back. Would slowly move along, give it time. But then him being him, he just said, you know what, you guys, let's just stay together. There's no point having somebody here and the other person there and making the trips back and forth. So in that case, we all just moved to Calgary. How has Calgary been? Calgary has been great so far. I'm not even gonna lie. I've met some amazing people here in Calgary. I've made friends. I have met new people, some of which you would actually even see on this channel. But initially, when I came, I was feeling like it was too big. I felt like I was drowning, because Calgary is a considerably bigger city than Regina. Although now that I've been here for a while, I'm not even sure if it's that big anymore. Like, maybe I'm just used to it. Yeah, I think I'm just used to it. So it's been easy somehow adjusting to Calgary. I like it here. I like the people here. I like the activities here. It's fun, especially for even the kids as well. So that's kind of what has been happening. Now, putting these two together, you would think that, okay, I can easily come back to YouTube, but I was just not feeling YouTube. I was actually even filming videos. I was making vlogs all through last year. But the whole sitting down to edit and publishing, it just felt very long to me. Like, who cares? Why am I doing this and all of that? So I just sort of felt discouraged. I don't know, maybe. And because of that, I didn't put out any of those videos. But one of my goals this year was to actually take it a bit more seriously. And you may say, why? To be very honest, I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy creating content. I enjoy putting myself out there, even if it doesn't look like it, because if you know me personally, you know I'm the most introverted person. I'm just always at home minding my business. However, I do enjoy creating content. I do enjoy putting myself out there, sharing my thoughts, my ideas, what I'm learning, and stuff like that. So I decided to take it a bit more serious. And I'm like, you know what? Let 2025 be the year I do what I love, because I do enjoy creating content. And so I'm like, okay, let me film a video. And if it eventually makes it out, that means I would come back to creating YouTube videos. So that's why I am deciding to come back. Now I know that so many people have expectations of me, have videos that they may want to see. And I'd like to ask you guys to please give me your video ideas. Let me know what topics you want me to talk about, because I'm thinking we should switch things up on this channel. So when I first started YouTube, I was filming majorly on my life here, settling in as an immigrant here in Canada. At this point, I have been in this country for 5 years and I'm no longer a new immigrant. So I feel like my life has maybe moved, from that state of new immigrant. I'm trying to settle in, I'm trying to find my life. I'm still not settled though. But I mean, a lot has just happened in that space. So I don't want to dwell so much on what's happening in Canada, how to get to Canada. This is what you should do when you land Canada. I have several of those videos that, people can always look back to if they wanted like information. And of course, you can reach out to me. But then I would like to say that my life has kind of moved and I am learning new things along the way. So I would like to share those new things with you guys. I would like to let you know about my current struggles, my current learnings, what's going on basically in my life. So that's my hope. And I want that to also transcend into my channel. So not just me talking about immigration and Canada and all of those things, because even as we know it, Canada has become really strict when it comes to immigration. I mean, if you're someone who was interested in immigration, I'm sure you already know that the rules are now a bit tighter. So let's now talk about other things. So I want you guys to give me like ideas. I want you to leave suggestions, ask me questions. Even I can make a Q&A video. I can talk about topics about different things. I can, come on here and share different things, maybe beauty, maybe lifestyle, maybe travel, maybe unboxing, anything basically. I just want this channel to be a bit more diversified. Now, this does not mean that if something happens in Canada, I would not share, or if there's a new update that I think will be helpful for people, I will still share them. However, I'm just saying that I want the channel to be a bit more diversified so that people who are looking for other things can still find me and enjoy my content. So I would appreciate it if you guys give me like ideas, topics, and things that you would like to see so that I can also share them. Now, also, I want you to leave those in the comment section. I would like you to like, to subscribe, share, and welcome back. If you're new, welcome to the family, and I hope you have a great 2025. Bye.